Welcome to any meeting. Your line is now unmuted.
Yep. Are people ready to learn how to make some money?
Your line is now muted.
Nice fresh cut, sir. Let me know when it's set up. Oh, it's live? Is it live? Yeah. Damn, what's up? Hey, hold up real quick. Yo, Justin, you in here? Yo, Justin. Hold up, guys. I'm trying to. Yo, can you hear me? Hey.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up, bro? You get started if you
What's
want.
Up, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
So everyone that's viewing this, can you go? For everyone that's viewing this, had a long day, like, so like I'm like everywhere right now. Like seriously, I'm not even gonna sit up here. But let's get to work. Let me just pull up my notes here. Where's Rashid Gaines? Where's Rashid Gaines? Somebody call him up. Rashid Gaines is not busy. You know Tuesdays is his day. Okay, so last week a couple people was asking about like bid prices and ask prices. I see. Yo, chill. A lot of people was asking about bid prices and ask prices. I see. We went over that. Quoted currencies. Okay, but what I'm here for is to talk about Fibonacci retracements. That's what I'll talk about. That's what I'm good at. So let me see if I can share my screen. How do you share your screen on here?
The part on the top where it says.
Yeah.
There's Cam and there's.
Hey Chris, what you say? It's Cam, and then there's what?
You should be able to click desktop to share your desktop.
I just see. That's all. I'm anyone who's watching this. This is my first time using any meeting like to host, so just bear with me a little bit.
It's all good.
Okay, I see Cam. I'm just.
If you want, I could just share my screen and stuff and break some stuff down until like Rashid gets set up.
I still need to know how to do it though for future purposes, but
Yeah, in the top part it has mic, cam, desktop, record, and more.
mine have mic, cam, and more. That's it.
What? That's weird.
That's what I'm saying. Mic, I see mic, I see cam, and then when I click cam, it goes off and it says take meeting notes.
Now it takes your camera off of you. There should be a desktop one, but if there's not, that's weird. Try clicking more and see if it says anything about sharing.
Take meeting notes, your audio options, switch to phone, preview your webcam. Hold on. Yeah, I can't share my screen, bro. It's not letting me. It's only like mic, cam, and then more. I see you though.
Yeah, I just put my thing on. Damn, dude. If you don't have that thing, then you can't share your screen. That's weird.
The app, like I have the app downloaded also.
So, yeah, that's what I'm on right now. I'm on the app. But if it doesn't say that desktop, you can't share your screen and whatnot.
Yeah, it's not letting me share my screen. I think this is the same problem that.
See, it's all Gucci, bro.
Okay. Now
I could just take over.
It's all good, but I'm just saying, like, because last week Rashid was having the same problem, and I didn't understand, what was going on. But now I see. It's just like now I'm having the same problem. Mic, cam, more. I clicked help.
Yeah, I don't see any other options on the thing. It just says YouTube, take meeting notes.
Wow. Switch to phone. Yeah, just say take meeting notes, your audio options.
Figure out what was the problem.
I mean, just figure it out. You could just go ahead and start for those people.
Because the any meeting was set up as I guess I'm the presenter or whatever. It won't allow, like, since I invited, it had to be the opposite way around. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
okay.
Damn. So I'll just share my screen. I'll get started, and then from now on, when we do it, like, now we know, because this is our first time really using this, platform.
Right. That's why I'm like, I deeply apologize for anyone who's seeing this.
But,
technical difficulties happen all the time.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man, I'll just get started and everything, since I guess I'm the only one that's able to do it because I set up the link.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'll get started on the whole thing. So,
What you looking at tonight, Chris?
Me straight up, I'm just gonna tell everyone how to catch 300, 500 bucks tonight. I'm just gonna get to the point. So, yo, guys, thank you guys for being on here. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I know we had some last night as well. We didn't really know how to set with the whole any meeting because before we were using GoTo or using Google Hangout, but that was a little bit choppy. I know this is 100% a lot clearer for you guys, so I'm just gonna cut straight to the point, so you guys can make money. Because I know that after I did the thing last night, I had a lot of people just hit me up and they took their own trades and they started making some money. Shout out to my boy Tanner, because like literally it's his first time really trading. Made 150 bucks last night by just following the simple zones. So I'm gonna do a little screen share for you guys real quick. All right, bet. That should be Gucci right there. Delete all this stuff. All right, so like I said in the last webinar last night, there's like for a lot of people, they have different styles of trading. You know, they look at charts differently. But I'm just gonna break down literally what got me to where I'm at. It might work for you, it might not. If you could take simple concepts from it, I'm just gonna get straight to the point of the times of when to trade, when to get in, when to get out, and what to look for. And I'm pretty much just gonna do like the live charts so you guys could see how you could have got in the trades last night, how you could have made money from it, how simple it actually is. And there's no reason why everybody shouldn't be making money on a nightly basis as long as you use these simple concepts. Like straight up, it's very, very, very simple. It's all about psychology. And once you guys understand that the charts are 90%, psychology and 10% technical, that's when everything starts to change. So I'm gonna give you guys my routine again of what I do before a trade. So check it. Naked charts. Like for me, what worked for me is the fact that this is how my charts used to look like. Straight up. I'll show you guys. Change this color. I'll show you what my charts used to look like, how I used to trade, and why it was so difficult for me at first, because I was trying to use a lot of fundamentals and technicals and it was just cluttered everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I used to draw support and resistance everywhere. Wicks, all that type of stuff. This is what my charts used to look like. The reason why I'm doing this right now is to give you guys an example of like how crazy this used to look and how complicated it was for me at first. And then I'm going to break down what's easier. What I found that was a lot easier. Like seriously, it was a lot easier. So if you see on these charts, you see all these freaking lines. You see the fib, you see zones, you see all this stuff. You see trend lines, etc. Yeah, you can make money from this, and you can make a lot of money. You could be able to catch trends, all this type of stuff. You can see different price action. But I'm gonna cut straight to the point for you guys to make just money right now. So what I do is I just delete everything. It's just a blank chart. It's just straight blank. To me, it's a lot easier. I don't trade until like maybe from 10 to 19 GMT, which is like around 2 to like 12 o'clock in the morning, right? And what I do is this, and I'm gonna give you a simple concept of what happened last night and how you could have made money. Before I even get started, I make sure that on TradingView, all I do is go here, I go to timescale, and I click session breaks. What that does, it cuts your charts into the day. So when a new day starts, when that day ends, right? So literally like 0 GMT, 0 GMT. So the routine that I would have done for last night, as you could tell, everything that happened here in this zone is what happened yesterday, right? Obviously the market opened here, and this is what's going on currently as we speak. So say for instance, you did not see what happened, right?
Real quick, if they can see for the most part, out the gate, up until midweek, where it's reversals, it goes one way. Like that's one thing I learned. Out the gate so all the way until Wednesday, Wednesday London session, whatever, before like the
Yeah.
trend action reverses, you can even see it'll go one way. Like it'll be going up, and then like in the middle of the the breaks, in the middle of the you see the breaks in the middle of it, you'll see it. So you'll see from the Sunday open all the way until Wednesday sometime, you can really be in one direction, selling or buying. You can really see it. It'll be going up, and then it just reverse back down. So I just wanted to say that because I kind of learned that out the gate from Sunday all the way into midweek reversal. Whenever that happens, you can be going. You can place a sell or buy in one direction.
All right, for sure. Definitely appreciate that, bro. Thank you. All right. So I hope you guys got what he said. If you guys have any questions, you can put in the chat and he'll be able to clarify for you. This is what I did last night. This is how I got into a trade last night. So market opens, check. What I do is I wait till like 7, 8 o'clock at night. So I see what's going on. I see that it's moving up. I look to my left. I draw a zone out right here. Now I look at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Move happened at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. You could have gotten on a trade, and you could have made it easily 125 pips. That's how I trade. That's it. Done. Like literally, I wait till the market opens. I don't do anything onto the charts until literally like around 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And what I do is I just respond to it. You know what I'm saying? So market opens here. This is 4, 5. I'm going by central time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What I know is now that the markets are moving up. Markets are moving up. I look to the left to see if there's any higher zone in that area. So I draw a zone from the previous wick to the breakout candle. I go right here. I type in 1,000. I see a zone, and look what happened at that time, around 1 or 2 o'clock. Perfect entry. You look for a retest in that zone, and it did. It came up, hit once, came down, hit twice. You took the sell. And if you twin traded like I taught you guys yesterday, you could have collected your 30 pips. If you're using a standard, you can make 300 and change the other order. Since you twin traded with a stop loss to a stop profit and let that shit ride out, and you would have made another $1,200. That's why I'm saying for some people, like you could trade however you want. You go based off your perception, whatever's easy for you. But what works for me is literally being simple with it, not overcomplicating it, and just making it easy. And I hope this actually, hold up. I don't even have the freaking chat set up. Hold up real quick. All right, awesome. So I literally hope that makes sense for you guys. Like literally the reason why I wanted to show you what happened last night is how easy you could have gotten into that trade. For me, the way I back tested, the way I looked at different things is I was like, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and look at the charts all freaking night. I'm going to wait to these certain times when the moves happen. And when those moves happen, I'm going to take the trade during those times. All right. Look, another example. What time did this happen? This happened around 2 o'clock. What time did this happen right here before it dropped? Around 2 o'clock. Around 2 o'clock. So the reason I say in between that time of 10 to 19 GMT is because I was like, you know what? I go to the gym. I freaking healthy. I meal prep. I do all these different type of things. I still do business. I have a team of over 3,000 people. And then you keep track of everybody and help everybody out. So what's the best way for me to trade so I can make money and freaking go to sleep and then wake back up and repeat my day and be a successful entrepreneur? That's why I see it. I'm going to reiterate to you guys again how it happened. And then I'll go into a random chart and then do it again. I keep my charts clean. That's it. Market opens. It's going up. I don't have to draw stuff down here or down here, all this type of stuff, because I know that the markets is literally going up. When the market's going up, I'm going to respond. I'm going to look to my left. This is around 1 o'clock. This is around midnight. If it's 1 o'clock and midnight and I see it's up, I know a reversal is going to happen in a zone. I draw a zone out. It respects that zone perfectly. I take the trade, boom, made money. Let's see another pair. All right, yesterday, right? Look how simple. This is so easy, yo. Market opens, you're looking, you're watching. Next thing you know, you see it dropping down. When you see it dropping down, you're looking for a zone, right? This happened at around 2 o'clock in the morning. Just like I said. So if I see it dropping down, if you look at the cursor, you see there's a line. Wherever this cursor, this crosshair goes, you see there's another line to the left. I saw the market was dropping down. I'm trying to see what's going to happen around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Next thing you know, I look to my left. You see the crosshair? There's a zone right here. This is how trippy it is. Oh, shit, look. Market came down, came into that zone. This happened at 2 o'clock. I'm literally showing you guys what happened last night and why the people that know how I trade and they trade the same way, why they made money. It came down, made one first leg, came down again, and made a second leg. Remember what I said, sometimes W's, they look crazy and they don't look always like perfect. But as you could tell, this was the second leg. You could have taken this trade easily at 2:15 in the morning and you had the potential of 209 pips. The reason why I say this is the style of trading that I do is because I don't care what happens when the market opens or when the day opens. I don't care what happens going into consolidation. What I'm looking for is when these moves happen. What times does these moves happen? 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 Literally, that's all I care about is when these moves happen, like what time that it happens. And like I said, it always happens in between 10 and 19 GMT. That's how simple it is. So last night, that's what I would have done, literally for you to trade off this. If I saw that market was coming down, I look to my left, there's a zone right here, draw it, see if it respects the zone. It came in, got the hell out of the zone. You could collected your 30 pips, made $300 on a standard, and then collected your 208 pips on a standard. There's your $2,000. You can make $2,300 in a day. Game over. I'm done. I close the charts. This is what's going to happen tonight. I'm just going to delete everything. And then you see the timer right now. I'm just going to see what happens. If I see it come down here, you look for a zone. If I see it come up, which is possible, so say, for instance, it does come up, all I got to do is do this. There's literally a zone right here. See what happens in the zone. If it comes to the top of the zone and hits and then drops, you could take a sell. Now, if it comes down, you look to the left and see if there's any other zone. There's a little tiny zone right here where market reversed. If it comes down at 1 or 2 o'clock and it bounces twice and makes a retest, there you go. So you have two options. Market's here right now. I'm not trading at this time, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see, and I'm going to respond to what happens. If it goes up, I'm getting ready for an entry here. If it comes down, I'm waiting for an entry here. Either way, I want to be ready. I'm always ready before the markets. I take the trades wherever it happens. If it comes here, I wait, I buy it. If it comes up here, it tests here, I sell it. That's how simple. Yes, I cover the whole body of the breakout candle. Why wouldn't you draw that zone lower in between the 24th and 25th? Like I said, all I do is I respond on what's going on in that time. Literally, I'm going to pick a random chart again. I'll show you guys. Let's pick what happened with USD CAD. All right, simple. This is what happened. Literally yesterday, new day happens. This was 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. That's midnight. Now, if it's at midnight, I'm going to look to my left and see if there's a zone. Guess what? There's a zone where market reverse. This was midnight right here. I see it going up. I'm not drawing a zone down here. I'm not drawing a zone down here. I'm going to see what zone is going on at this time. I look to my left. This is the tricky part. There's a zone right here. Look, this happened at what? 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, a reversal happened. It came up, made an M, double top, whatever you want to call it. Remember, I said you guys could call it whatever you want to call it. People make fun of you for saying a certain way. It doesn't matter. You remember it for how you remember it. You know, maybe the first leg, maybe a second leg. You literally could have gotten to that trade just from the get-go before you even came up to touch the zone again. You collected 54 pips. And that's why I twin trade. I have one trade go. I automatically collect 30 pips no matter what. And for the second trade, I changed the stop loss to 5 pip stop profit. Now, if it did come up for the second trade and it hit your 5 pip stop profit, and you saw it hit this area again, you could have got another re-entry, and then you could have wrote it back down again for another 30 pips because you twin traded and then 156 pips. So if you're using a standard, you could have made 300. You could have made 300 again. You could have made $1,500. That's how you guys wonder all the time, how did Chris or Derrick flip 99 to 4,000? How did he flip, 200 to 3,500 in 4 days? How do you have 11K in 2 days? I'm literally showing you guys this is how I trade. It's simple. And people trip out because they're like, yo, why aren't you doing all this crazy stuff? Yes, I'm not going to lie. I will go into higher time frames. I will look at daily zones. I'll do Fibonacci. I'll do all these crazy type of stuff. But for you guys that are coming in and starting off in the beginning, I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed. I want you guys to be able to make money as soon as you come into these markets. If you follow this concept, you'll make money. I promise. Seriously. Because everyone that trades around me has made money, has made $1,000 days, has been coming here. People will fly out here just to see this. And when they see how simple that is, people will trip out on how easy it is or what times to win a trade. Market open, you just wait. You look to your left, you draw a zone. Oh, look, there's a zone right there. Let's see what happens. It tests twice. I took the trade. Game over. Random pair. Let's pick a random pair. Oh my gosh, this is so easy. I'm trying to show you guys how easy this is and how you guys could be profiting on a daily basis, right? Remember I always said the moves happen in between 10 and 19 GMT, which is 2 o'clock Central to 11, 12. But I only focus on just the middle part of the day or the whole trading day, right? So if you look here, market open, you see it come up. This is 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, right? 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock happened, all right? 12, 1, 2, I see it dropping. I'm going to wait for literally what's going to happen, where it's going. If I see this dropping, I'm looking to my left and I'm drawing a zone. Look, guys, I'm looking to my left and I'm drawing a zone. I'm looking to my left and I'm drawing a zone. From the wick of the previous candle to the body of the breakout, this happened at 3 o'clock in the morning. Literally came into that zone, tested once, came up, tested twice, made a second leg of a W. You could have twin traded, made your 30 pips using standard, that's $300. Using another standard, you could have made $1,474. You see how simple this is? I literally traded with yes, you could use Fibonacci, you could use all that type of stuff. You could go in here, use fibs for, another confirmation of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can see a fibs and see what happens. You can see that it came down to the 61.8, came up, tested the 50. You could use that for confirmation, all that type of stuff. But for you beginners, I'm just going to tell you straight up, this is what I did to make money in the beginning. I just knew what times and when the trades happens. If I saw like literally I didn't go against my rule, I'm not going to trade before 10 GMT. I might trade at maybe 9 GMT, maybe, but if not, I'm just gonna wait. If I waited and followed my disciplines, I would have saw that I was coming down. Even at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, it's still dropping. I look to my left, I see a zone. I would have waited. I would have waited for a double retest in a zone, and I would have took the trade. You guys all wonder, dude, I see these moves happen. I see these moves happen. I wonder how I get in, like, for all these moves right here. Like, how does this all happen? Well, that's what I do. I just wait. Simple. I'm gonna pick a random ass chart again. I love drawing this stuff up. It's cool. Oh man. Oh man. Market opens, it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. You're looking to your left. You're seeing if there's a zone. Guess what, guys? There's a zone. It literally came down, test, came down again, boom. If you wanted to wait for that 1 or 2 o'clock, trade, like I told you guys, and you just want to stick to your disciplines, look, it came out here at midnight or 1 o'clock, came back at 2 o'clock specifically. You could have waited for that second retest right here. You still could have taken the trade. You taken the trade, even though you went by your times, and you still had the potential of 154 pips. You made your 30 pips, no matter what. Changed other order to a 2 to 5 pip stop loss or stop profit, and you could have made your 154 pips. I'll pick one more pair. Every time I see this, it just trips me out. All right, cleaning charts. All right, so check it. Market opens, comes up. This happened like around 11 o'clock at night. This happened at midnight. This happened at 1. This happened at 2. It looks like there's no moves really happening. You're waiting. Remember, I said it's still in between those times. You see it dropping. What are you going to do when you start seeing it dropping? You're going to look to your left, and you're going to see if there's a zone, right? You're going to see if there's a zone. Look at that tight zone. Even that tight zone, if you wanted to use that tight zone, what did it do? It still came in there. You want to wait for these perfect entries, then just wait for these perfect entries. Wait for it to respect those zones, those disciplines. Look, literally came, tested once, tested twice, went up. Just happened at literally like, oh my gosh, 131 pips. Remember, it's not always going to be at 1 or 2. It's going to be in between those times, like 2 to like noon. I don't even take trades really at 11 or noon, because I already take my profits and then I'm just chilling for the rest of the day, and I'm going to the gym and continuing along my day. All you did was see the market open. People, this is what happened to a lot of people. They'll freak out. They're like, well, dude, Chris, the move happened. Like the move happened. Yo, don't chase trades, y'all. Like, you see this? Move happens, and then like you look because you took a nap and you woke up at 1 and you see this dropping. Good. It's revealing its move. It's like a freaking like poker, and someone just revealed their cards. You see it dropping, you're like, all right, bet. Well, this dropped already, and this happened at 10 while I was taking a nap because it's going to be ready to wake up at around like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's dropping. Well, I'm going to see what zone is coming down to. It's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. Well, there's a zone right here. Let me take the trade. Let me get in before that move. While everybody else is like, all right, well, they're chasing this trade. They think it's going to drop. You're over here waiting. You see a double retest, and you took the trade, and you're the one that catches 30 plus 126 pips. All right, the way I determine to draw my zone literally is by practice, right? Now check this. Market reversed here. Actually, let me use an arrow. Actually, this is fine. Market reverse here, right? Market reversed here. Market reverses here. Market reverse there. These are all different areas where the market reversed. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm literally watching and watching, even market reverse right here, this is how you could have gone into this trade. So market reverse here. All of a sudden you see this coming up. This is 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. For that day, all you had to do is look to the left. You saw the market going up. You saw that a market reversed there. You guys just drew a zone right there. Boom. There you go. Get on that trade. You could have caught a potential of, you know, let me see. Hold on. Where is it? Still 34 pips. Even when it's just consolidating down a little bit. Like, you still could have caught that. You know what I'm saying? Easily. Don't chase trades. It's right there. Go for the long term. All right, I'm literally telling you guys the way that I trade. Like, this is up to you guys if you want to take it. You guys want to do long-term trading? We could do a whole freaking class on that type of stuff. But how many of you guys want to, like, really, like, you guys could really see all this stuff? You guys have to look at higher time frames, the same concept that you use in the hourly is the same concept you use in the daily. You could catch these long-term trades. But I'm just letting you know how I maximize my profits on a daily basis and a consistent basis, and how I take high probability trades and make sure I'm guaranteed each time. That's the reason why every trade I take, it isn't really, you don't go into a loss. I don't really consider if it comes and hits your stop profits a loss. So the whole point of these webinars right now is I'm tired of watching people study, and then they're just having a hard time, you know, making profits. And then they study, they have a hard time making profits. It's going to take a while for you guys to become trend traders. It's going to take a while for you guys to really understand certain different aspects and fundamental and technical analysis. But if I could help you guys automatically collect 30 pips to a potential of an extra 126 pips for now, then you guys could be able to live. If you literally mastered that right there, you could live off Forex the rest of your life. Then once you have more money in your account, you could be testing different things. You could be testing trend trading. You could be testing long-term trading. You could be testing, you know, holding trades for weeks. You could be testing holding trades for months if you wanted to do so. But if you're that type of person that right now, you want to be able to make some profits and be able to make some money, I said, you know what? What's the best way for me to teach these guys? What's the best way for me to help them on a nightly basis make profits so everybody's happy and everybody doesn't have to work? They don't have to work a job, because a lot of us are traders and also entrepreneurs in business. We don't have jobs, and we want you guys to experience everything that we experience. We want you guys to be able to travel. We want you guys to be able to do all the things that we do, because you all deserve this. So let's cut straight to the point. And how do you guys make money on these charts for now? And if you guys want to transition to trend trading, you guys want to transition to long trading, then do so. But I feel that this basic concept is the basic concept I could teach my 6-year-old daughter this, and she could be able to understand it, because it's all about patience. Patience, looking to the left, seeing where it's going, and responding to the market. If you see it going up, look to the left and see if there's a zone, right? See if there's a zone. That's it. If it's dropping, look to the left, see if there's a zone. As long as you know the times of when to trade and you're waiting for that double retest, that second leg M or W, then you're fine. That's how it's simple. One thing that I realized about studying all these different things, about hold up real quick. How did I do this? Stop screen sharing. All right, you guys can see me now. No, one of the things that I realized was the fact that you guys are being overwhelmed and trying to study all these different concepts and all these different things. Yo, here's the plug. Here's the key to make money. I can't just keep making money and trading on my own and not having everybody make money at the same time with me. I want it to be the point where you guys could be able to, like, yo, I'm traveling over here to Cali, or I'm traveling over here to this place, and you guys have the ability to come with us and experience this. Now, what I just showed you guys right now is just a simple concept, and you're just waiting for confirmations. The right times and when to trade, what to look for with a second leg, you know, M or W or second retest, right? Make sure that you twin trade it. So that way, no matter what, you change literally you get 30 pips out no matter what. In the other order, you change it to 2 pip stop profit. If you go to sleep and reversed, you didn't lose any money. You go to sleep and it jumps up, you made hundreds of pips, right? When your first trades and it goes into profit, it goes 20 pips in profit, change the pip or change the stop loss to break even. Like these are all little tiny things that you could do to make sure that you keep the money, because it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. And that's why I want to show you guys this and be able to provide this for you guys, because I know for everybody on my squad, for anybody part of DFW Trade House, that's one of the key things that we want to learn, right? So when is down, what? I'm reading your guys' stuff right now. Hold on. All right, I'm literally not gonna feed into like what some people are saying. I know there's mad love on this and people are making money, right? So, all right, bet. Don't feed into the negativity. If there's negativity in there, it's all good, guys. Good vibrations, keep it positive. I know people learning from this will make you guys money. That's positive vibrations right here. You said that it's not about like make sure that you know what you're studying. Yes, I never said that for not people to study. People need to study on a consistent basis. People need to study all the different types of things that comes to the trading with the psychology and the different emotions that come behind it, the different technicals, Fibonacci's, all that type of stuff right now. But literally what I'm showing you guys right now is what you could do right now to be able to look at a chart and to be able to draw out and see when these moves happen. And when you draw out a zone, if you see the market coming down, and you could draw out a zone in that area and you're patiently waiting for it to hit that zone and you're waiting for a second retest and you take that trade, how good will you feel? Then the fact that you knew where the market was going, you waited for a retest, you waited for a confirmation, you took a trade, you made freaking anywhere from 30 to 300 bucks that day from the beginning, and most people don't even do that in 2-3 months of trading on their own. That's the whole point of this whole thing. So you guys could be able to be profitable on a daily basis and to have freedom. If you have an issue, then just don't watch these webinars. But if you don't, then continue making the money. So. All right, so literally, like I'm just gonna show you guys again. Like literally, well, I already told you guys. Here, hold on. What I do is literally I wait and I'm just patient. Like I don't trade during Asia session. And it's totally up to you guys. If you guys trade Asia session, I know a lot of people that's out there that's making money from Asia session. I literally wait for those times that I said, the 10 to 19 GMT. And around midnight, whatever, I look where the markets are going. When I see a market going in a certain direction, I look to see where there's a certain zone that's going to hit. And then I wait for a confirmation within that zone. If I see it come down and test once and come up and then just break through and then do the second retest, I wouldn't have taken the trade. And that's how I make sure that I maximize my profits and I don't get into trades that don't show the confirmations. And that's all I do to trade. Pretty much, that's it. Let me see if there's any other questions. What tool do you use to draw out your zone on TradingView? Are these going to be daily webinars? Yes. Yes. What time does those trading times happen in Eastern? Central is literally an hour behind. So, I mean, no, Central's an hour behind. So if I say 10 to 19 GMT, which is like 2 to like, noon, it'll probably be 3 to 1, I believe. What tool do I use? Keep up the good work. All right, here, I'll show you guys real quick the tools that I use. Let me put the screen share real quick. Desktop, you guys see? All right, good. You guys have that. All right, TradingView, right? So I look, there's a little box right here. Sometimes I'll show like just a brush at first. Go to the left, you click a little arrow, and you click rectangle. And there on rectangle, you literally could go and draw a zone. You go Draw zones, like literally. Simple. What some people do a lot for confirmations is they see, certain areas of where Fibonacci goes along with it. You see from the move up, it came up, didn't break past the 50 and then drop. You get took in the trade. If you even want to be more technical with it and have the big move, you can see actually what really goes on. You see how it comes up and touches 38.2 and then drops. Comes back up and touches 30.2 and then drops again. Went all the way up, pushed up at 78.6, is starting to drop. So there's little things of Fibonacci that, I use as well for confirmations. And the only ones that I use really for the strong zones is 38.2, 61.8, 78.6, and the 88.6. All right, how do you draw a zone? All right, so check this out. When I draw a zone, if I look at a place where price struggled or market reversed, as you can see right here, the market came all the way down and then reversed. So this is a high probable zone, and the way I draw it is that from the wick of the previous candle, see it, to the body of the breakout. And if you want to be really, really there, and what I do to even make it extend is I go in these little settings things right here, and I just type in 1,000, so it goes all the way across. And then you look and you check and you see, oh snap. And at one point it did come up and hit this zone, and then it dropped again. All right, so you guys know GMT times. The way I learned GMT times was through baby pips. How do you split trading view into days again? All right, Rob, I got you. You literally go here and then you right click or put two fingers down the Mac. You go to time scale, you go to the right, and you click on session breaks. No, the reason why I say 1,000 is just to extend it. You know what I mean? Because watch what happens if we do this. I was just like, all right, well, I'm going to draw this zone out right here, right? And then I type in 50, or I just type in 200. It only moves that far. So the reason why I click 1,000 for me is I just see that it goes all the way across. You know what I mean? That's why I just put 1,000. That's just like the number that I use. So that way it just goes all the way across. All right, for sure. All right, bet. So pretty much, guys, that's pretty much it. You guys could watch through this. I even did the same webinar last night. And the reason why I'm doing this webinar is so that way you guys could all profit and make money on a consistent basis. And, I know there's other ways of trading. There's other ways for trading, but guess what? Bet it didn't make it simple like this for you guys to be able to make money on a daily basis. And that's my key goal for you guys, because y'all deserve this. And I feel that a lot of information is just regurgitated information that's just confusing a lot of people. I don't want the confusion out there. I want people to have a clear mental state of mind to be able to take this trading to the next level. If I could have you guys, once you guys start messing with standard loss, making $300 to $500 a day, then if you're making $500 a day from the Forex market, that's $120,000 a year. That's the doctor's salary. There you go. Just by using that, and as long as you keep building your account and keep using proper risks, and all of a sudden you're using $10 lots eventually later on down the line because you made this a professional career, $10 lots, 30 pips is $3,000. And then if it goes up 200 pips, you made 20 grand. The same concept it takes to make $1 million in Forex is the same concept it takes to make a dollar in Forex is the same concept it takes to make $1 million in Forex. It's just all about the compound effect. But I appreciate you guys for being on here. Appreciate freaking DFW, freaking Trade House, freaking Jordan and Justin. So hope you guys appreciate it. And if you guys want to watch it again, I know this will be recorded on DFW stuff. So I'm signing out, Hit me up if you need anything. All right. Peace.